A few years back, I made a video detailing the best team to make for Pokemon Red and Blue. In this video, I used strong statistics in the wrong way. This time we'll be using those statistics in the more efficient way to try and work out what is ultimately the best team you can make to complete Pokemon Red and Blue with. How's it going everyone? My name is JJ, and in this video we'll be looking at the best team to complete Pokemon Red and Blue with. To create such a team, I've compiled a spreadsheet of realistic Pokemon you can get before the adventure ends, as well as their usage for the gyms, the Elite Four, and contribution for the champion who has a mixed type team. I guess with that said as well, I will be going over Pokemon, locations, and teams you'll be facing, so if you haven't for whatever reason played Pokemon Red or Blue yet, then spoiler alert. So before we start, I want to go over how I compromised my research and data so you can understand how I came up with the team I did. This video took me a long time to do the research and make, so a like on the video would be really appreciated, as well as if you enjoy, then be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss another video from me. I looked at the Pokemon's raw strength, and the way you do that is by looking at their base overall stat. Each Pokemon has a stat for HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. When added together, this gives the Pokemon a base overall stat. This shows the Pokemon's raw strength without EV training. With that said, I got a list of the highest base overall stat Pokemon and chucked them into a spreadsheet. There are a few missing, for example Magmar and Rapidash. Both are pure fire types, but so is Arcanine. And Arcanine is stronger, so to save room and time, I just went with Arcanine for the spreadsheet. Nevertheless, this gives us a wide variety in Pokemon type coverage and locations to catch them. Next, I added the gyms and marked with a tick if the Pokemon is super effective against a gym or weak to it with an X. If a Pokemon like Pinsir can't be caught before the first gym, which it can't, then its weaknesses or strengths haven't been counted towards that gym because it won't be used anyways. Along with that, I have also not included Pokemon like Golem or Alakazam who need to be traded to evolve. With all that explained, let's begin the video. So the first member for our team is the starter Pokemon. These Pokemon have naturally high stats, so it makes sense to include them. Depending on the Pokemon you choose as well, depends on the Pokemon you have in your team. So I've chosen the starter base of the other Pokemon being included in the team. So I've gone for Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur starts off as a pure grass type, but when it evolves into Ivysaur it becomes a dual grass poison type. The first gym is a rock themed gym, so Bulbasaur can sweep through that, as well as the second gym which is a water themed gym, so Ivysaur can sweep through that as well. Along with this, the third gym being electric, Ivysaur can tank these hits a lot better than Charmeleon or Wartortle. Talking of the third gym, you can either get a Dugtrio or a Diglett to help you out at Diglett's Cave, or just use some X items for Ivysaur to sweep through this gym. Next to Diglett's Cave is Route 11, where you can pick up either Nidoran female or male. The male will evolve into Nidoking and the female will evolve into Nidoqueen. Overall, they are the same strength, but Nidoqueen's stats are more balanced than Nidoking's. They have the same moveset, type, and base overall, so it's entirely your choice. Nidoking and Queen both have base overall stats of 505, which is very respectable as well. They're useful in 2 gyms and 1 Elite Four. The thing with them, however, is the raw strength they have, along with the wide and diverse movesets they can learn. Third member to make the team is Dragonite. Dratini will eventually evolve into Dragonite. Dragonite has a base overall stat of 600 as well, and he has a strong moveset. Its involvements in the gym and the Elite Four isn't great. His diversity in moves help cover for that as well. Along with that, it's resistant to the majority of what it's facing as well. Dratini can be bought at the game corner. On Pokemon Red, it'll run you 2,800 coins, so roughly 60,000 Pokédollars. And on Pokemon Blue, it's a cool 4,600 coins, so around 100,000 Pokédollars. If you don't have the funds for that, that's fine. We can catch one later on in the game at the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City. If you're playing on Pokemon Red where Dratini has the lower fee, then I'd recommend picking it up now if you can. The fourth Pokemon for the team will be Lapras. You get given Lapras during this Silph Co building mission by a woman who wants you to take care of it. Lapras has a base overall stat of 535. At this stage it will be useful in 2 gyms as well as 1 Elite Four member. Fifth member is Starmie. You can catch a Staryu on Route 19 with a Super Rod and then evolve it straight away with a Water Stone you can get from Cerulean City. Starmie has a base overall of 520 as well as a gym involvement of 3 and Elite Four involvement of 2. The final member for the team is Kabutops or Omaster. You can turn your fossils into Pokemon at Cinnabar Island, and depending on which fossil you chose, you will either get Omanyte or Kabuto, who will eventually evolve into Omaster and Kabutops respectively. Both Pokemon have a base overall of 495 and are both are rock, water, dual type Pokemon. So it's your preference who you prefer. They have a gym involvement of 2, but aren't used much for the Elite Four. the evolvement for the last 2 gyms as well. So when you can get one, train them up to ideally level 40 to evolve, and then they'll be competitive for the final gyms. So there we have a team I've comprised for Pokemon Red and Blue. What do you think? They cover all the gyms, they have strong coverage for the champion as well, and all of them are very well rated and base overall stats as well. What differences and changes would you make to the team? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, or if it was helpful, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here, as 98.7% of you who watch these videos aren't already. And I'll see you next time for another video. Bye.